Good morning. Today we're off to Volkswagen Liverpool, VW Van Centre to take our Volkswagen California Ocean T7 eHybrid. We're going to take it back because we've got a fault light on the dashboard. We've been booked in. There was a waiting list. It was about 6 weeks, so fingers crossed. Okay, so just to give you some background as to the light appearing on the dashboard, it's quite interesting actually in that it wasn't just a single error. What we did get was a fault that seemed to trigger a cascade of faults. So we got numerous different assist related errors. So it does feel like they're potentially related. However, we don't know because we're not the experts. So we sort of got one error message, and then that led to a sort of ding, ding, ding for each message that followed. Our initial approach was kind of the general IT approach of let's switch it off, give it a reboot and try again. So we literally switched it off, gave it about 10 minutes or so, came back, tried it again, no errors, but the residual light on. Good morning, just arrived at VW Van Centre in Liverpool. We're a little bit early, so we're gonna have to wait.
50 yards. There is traffic congestion on A5209 with a delay of 11 minutes due to queuing traffic.
Good evening. A successful visit to Volkswagen Liverpool. It would appear that the error light and the error messages that we've been receiving are somewhat what they describe as sporadic, i.e. they come and they go. So basically what they've done is they've noted the record, and if we sort of suffer or encounter any of these problems again, they'll look into them a little bit further. So the good news is the error messages have been cleared for now, and we're hopefully progressing in the right way. I think the visit to Volkswagen was a little bit frustrating today, to be completely honest. We managed to drop off the vehicle at 0800 in the morning as was requested. We did book an early morning slot, so the idea being that we could avoid the complications of traffic. At lunch, nobody had taken a look at the vehicle yet. A little bit frustrating, a little bit annoying. I think one of the things that in the discussions with the people from Volkswagen, one of the things that I wasn't aware of is if the problem had required any parts, then basically they would have had to order those parts from VW, and they wouldn't come same day. It would be something that you were looking at the following day, whereas I'm sure anyone who's been to a local garage such as Quick Fit or somewhere similar, typically when you go there, and if you were to choose, I don't know, to have new brake pads or new brake discs, essentially, if they didn't have those parts in stock there, it's likely that within the hour they could have those on site and be able to do the job for you there and then. That's something that I would kind of expect now, and yeah, adds to that angle of frustration, to be honest. The drive this morning and this evening has took us between an hour and an hour and a half each way, so it's no small undertaking. It's positive that the error has been resolved. There's just that little bit of nervousness around the cause, or the true root cause, not being fully understood. So fingers crossed, let's hope the error doesn't come back.